I think I'll start with defensively. I thought we were pretty solid all game. It's a really good scoring team to hold them to 60 points. Proud of that. Offensively, we just couldn't get going early, but the fight that these kids continue to show up with, and I tell you guys all the time, but they show up to practice, they show up to games, and we continue to fight, and it's something to be really, really proud of right now.
Offensively, when things just aren't working properly, like what are you as a coach trying to tell the team on the bench to try to change things up?
The game's mental, so a lot of it's just we're getting good looks. It's going to fall. Keep taking the looks that we're getting. And then towards the fourth quarter, it was just, hey, make something happen, make a play. Defensively, we just got to disrupt and make plays, and let's get out in some transition. So we went to the press. Obviously, the press was pretty effective, and saw the ball go down.
Last time when you guys played, Blackford really went off. Really, I think you held her to 9 points today. What did you do differently in this game?
Just met her early. We always talk about doing the work early, and she had way too many deep positionings on us the first time around. The game was almost easy to her when you watch it back. We just talked a lot about in our 2-day prep of just how do we meet her early, how do we force her out of the area she wants to be in. And I thought it was pretty effective. We still gave her 6 O boards, which is obviously not very ideal, but outside of that, I thought we did pretty good job on her.
Also, you kind of talked about it with the press, but it felt like when you were able to get into some transition, that's when the offense really seemed to be working.
Yeah, that's always the case. When you put Peyton Scott, Eden Battle, Maddie Kloos in the open floor, it makes it really, really tough on people. We just got to continue to buy into that piece of it. There's times where we're so caught up in the scout that we become passive, where at some point we just have to make plays. So you got to see that in the fourth quarter. I hope that carries over to our next one.
Anything over here? You good?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
You guys had really good intensity in the fourth quarter, but you guys were down a pretty big hole.
Yeah.
How do you plan on bringing that intensity to the start of the first quarter next game?
Yeah, good question. I think it's just we've struggled with starts. I thought the last 3 games we started pretty well, but before that we'd struggled with starts. I think it's just having a sense of urgency from start, continuing to talk about the importance of being the dictators, I guess, at the beginning. But for whatever reason, we just haven't been able to disrupt and dictate from the start of games. We have to get there because, quite honestly, I think defensively we could be a really, really solid team.